I mean, I could learn, I could practice, but I'm not gonna. What's up guys, welcome to my channel. XOXO Sheba here. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome, and if you're an OG subscriber, what's good, welcome back. This is another one where y'all see it, I ain't even gotta say nothing. Y'all know I love ginger hair, so to get it in this big curly unit, I'm just like so happy right now. This is a frontal wig from Nadulahair, so if you're interested in seeing how I install this unit, keep on watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know you want to, you're already here, you might as well. So we are installing a Jerry Curly ginger lace frontal wig from Nadula. I absolutely love their Jerry Curly texture. To me, it's like the perfect like big curly hair, but that's really still manageable. It doesn't take a whole lot to manage, as you'll see as I do this video. So I just tinted the lace just lightly because the lace is already brown and it really closely matched my skin tone, so I didn't need to tint a whole lot. I've noticed when I tint too much and it's already like a light brown, it can be a little too dark for my skin tone. So I just lightly did that. This wig actually fits me ear to ear fully, so I did have to cut around the ear tabs before I installed the wig. Sometimes I don't have to do that. And this was one of the times where it's like, oh, okay, this frontal actually fits my sides and everything. So I didn't have to do, you know, any like maneuvering or, you know, just trying to change the wig to fit the way I needed it to fit. It came already the way I needed it to fit. I'm installing using the Got To Be High Insta Hold spray. I really like the spray. I hadn't used it in a minute. I've talked about this before in other videos, but I went back to using it this time because that was what was at CVS when I needed some spray. But it's just as good as the Ebin to me. If you're looking to purchase lace sprays and stuff, like this is just as good if you can't find Ebin. So I'm blow drying the hair on cool until it is completely dried down. I try to make sure, like, I don't even like it damp. Like, I like it completely dried down before I begin cutting off the lace. Like you see here, you know, we cut in a jagged motion because we don't like a straight line with the lace. And this lace, it really did just blend so close to my skin tone. It's not HD even, but it just blended so close. It was actually getting hard for me to see when I was approaching the hairline on the wig because it was just matching my skin so well. So that's a plus, especially with it not even being HD lace. I went in with some rubbing alcohol after I finished cutting off the lace to get rid of any like excess product residue or anything like that that was still on the hair, so the hairline would melt down correctly. Then I pulled the hair up so I could put on my elastic band. I love these elastic bands with the Velcro on the back. That just makes my life so much easier. It's so much easier to get on and off. But sometimes I like to double it like you see me do here because it gives it a little bit better of like a press down. Those can be a little loose. The ones with the Velcros can be a little bit loose, so you know you can get a little extra press down with it if you fold it over like you see me having it right here. Now listen, I got beef with the new frontals. I don't know if my memory is just not serving me correctly or what, but I feel like the frontals used to be able to give us a nice side part. Like, free the side part. I feel like none of these wigs in the past like maybe a year or so at this point have really given me enough space to do a side part. And it's not just this brand, it's like all of them. And I don't understand like what is going on here. Is it a lace shortage thing or what? Because like if I wanted to do just the middle part, I would have gotten a closure. You know what I mean? Like if I got a frontal, I want to change the part up. Sometimes you want a side part. Sometimes, like, what if I didn't want a curved part? You know what I mean? Like, you really can only get like a curved side part or a straight up middle part out of this that's going to go all the way back far enough. So I don't know what's up with that, but I have noticed that. And again, it's not just this wig company. It's literally like all of them that I've been seeing it. But anyways, I'm putting mousse in the hair or curling foam, whatever you want to call it. It's wrap lotion. That's exactly what it is. There's a difference between mousse and foam and wrap lotion and all that. But anyways, I'm using some of the wrap lotion. And I like that because I wanted to maintain big hair, but I wanted the curls to also still be maintained as well. So that's why I'm using that, because it's light, but it's gonna, you know, define the curls back for me. So that's what I did there. I did have to take a lot of the shedding out of the hair as I went through this, just because when I plucked it, I don't think I went back through and combed it. So that's why you see me doing a lot of that there. It's not because the hair, like the hair is fine. It's actually very manageable. And I also trimmed the ends a little bit so they would be like, you know, at their thickest point there. Personal thing, you don't have to do that. I just like it. It looks really like neat and tamed when you do it. And I also added a very light layer so the side part would sit how I wanted it to sit. Then I felt like, you know what, I wanted the top to lay a little bit flatter, so I went back in with my hot comb a little bit more on the top and on the sides to tame it down a little bit better. And as you can see, this wig is really giving like wig. It's really serving wig right now. That hairline is something else, and it's crazy because I actually almost over plucked it. Like, this thing is plucked out, but it doesn't look like it. So I had to go through and add baby hair this time. I'm not a huge baby hair person, but this one had to have some baby hair. I didn't feel like getting out like a wand or anything, or a flat iron to curl to do the baby hair. So I used my hot comb. You can do that, you cannot do that. Like, it's just, you know, that thing was already hot. So I was like, I'm gonna just use this. Y'all seen me do that a few times, but you know, the job still got done. That's all that matters. I used a little bit of curling foam because I just had a feeling that this baby hair wasn't gonna do what I wanted it to do. And it didn't. Off camera, like, I edited and clipped it down for y'all. But I was doing this baby hair for a good hour. I feel like it might have just been 20 minutes. I might just being dramatic, but it felt like it took forever to do this baby hair right. I actually ended up starting over from here and was like, I'll just work on the piece of baby hair by my ear first, and then we'll come back to that other little side piece, because it just wasn't given for me. So I was like, we're gonna have to regroup and come back. The side piece by my ear, though, it worked really quickly. Like, it just worked well, so I don't have a whole lot of problems with that. So I felt confident going back into the side piece when it was time, and that helped me because I was able to just get it right from there, and then we were good to go. I was gonna stop there, that was the plans, but the forehead hairline still was looking a little too wiggish, so I added just a little bit of baby hair onto my forehead as well. I was a little nervous doing that part because I don't typically add baby hairs onto my forehead. It's just, you know, I got a little forehead, so it's not really areas I like to add more hair to getting close to my eyebrows and everything. But this was a special occasion, so I went ahead and did it. It actually turned out just fine. It didn't take me long to do it all, and it did better than the little piece that I was having trouble with that I usually actually put baby hair on, which is quite funny. But it came out just fine, and I was very happy with the end result. But we're not at the end result yet. I put my elastic band back on just to let the baby hair set. And then I went through with my Aussie Miracle cream. It's like a curly cream. And I put that through the hair, again, in dry hair, because I didn't want it to be too wet or defined or anything. Like, I wanted the curls defined, but I wanted the hair big. One thing I will say I forget to do is make sure that the back is well defined. So don't forget about the back. I knew this was gonna turn out good. I was not worried because I knew when you take big curly hair, like 24-inch big curly hair, I love that look, and then you mix it with the ginger hair, I knew it was gonna be bomb. We ran into a little bit of a snag in the road because the hairline was not really giving me what I thought it was gonna give. I plucked it super well, like it's almost over plucked, but because of the color of the hair and the color of my skin, you kind of really can't tell like where my scalp is within this too much. So the hairline was just looking kind of full, which was why I did a little bit more baby hair than I normally do to make that kind of balance out a little bit. But I like the way it turned out. I think, you know, more exaggerated baby hairs are actually really cute when you're putting them with like big hair like this. I know I didn't do like all the cursive style edges like the girls be doing. Listen, I know what I can do and I know what I can't. I can give y'all the C's, but I can't give y'all all the like, you know, all that swivel stuff going on. I can't do it. I mean, I could learn, I could practice, but I'm not gonna. This is still hair that you need to bleach the knots with before you install, if you're into like your wigs looking as natural as possible. Because even though it's ginger hair, the roots were still a little bit dark. Like, it has specks of brown hair mixed in with it a little bit. So the roots were still noticeably like knots. But overall, I think it looks amazing. The density is on point. The softness is on point. Everything about this is just on point, and it's not too hard to install. It's a high maintenance unit to manage, obviously, because it's big curly hair, and big curly hair just involves a lot of maintenance. But as far as the install goes, it's not a whole lot to do with. So if you're interested in this hair, I'll have all the details down in the description box below. Shout out to Nadulahair for sending this unit to me. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.